Ryan Cohen investigated by SEC for pumping and dumping you. WSJ link. The SEC has requested information from Cohen about his trades and his communications with officers or directors at Bed Bath & Beyond. According to people familiar with the matter, the regulator has also sought records from some of the company's current and former board members regarding lawsuit. According to the investors' lawsuit, Cohen misled investors when he tweeted on August 12, 2022, in response to a negative news article about Bed Bath & Beyond that included an emoji showing the face of the moon. Some investors took it as a bullish signal, indicating that Bed Bath & Beyond stock would go to the moon. According to the lawsuit, the stock rose 12 that day, according to FactSet data. In his response to the investors' lawsuit, Cohen denied misleading the market about his trading plans. He decided to sell, he said in a court filing, because the stock price had unexpectedly increased to a value that exceeded what he believed it was worth. His response to lawsuit: I just don't like the stock. Adam Aaron IMG emote T52TH524275. That's a really stupid article. I'm not surprised that the WSJ would write something like that. They're always trying to make me look bad. Coke Kramer openly states to buy a tanking stock and nothing happens. LMAO. Article brought to you by ChatGPT. The SEC should ban FTD if they want to stop corruption. SEC should be investigating Citadel. Regarding regarded lawsuit. RC sold his stake before the big pump. This is a whole lot of nothing burger. SECGG should go back to watching porn. Another bullshit hit piece. I work with a guy who bought AMC at like $5. Went up to $50. Convinced another coworker to buy $100K worth out of his 401k. They are both still holding, haha. I always ask them how it's going. Any regard that would buy a stock because their favorite social media personality tweeted a moon emoji deserves to lose their money. Pathetic hit piece, no sources, just bullshit, as always. The manipulation continues. I sold because it went too high. Open mouth smile. So, who are the people familiar with the matter? IMG emote T52TH52-18630. RC is the man. Let's sue the SEC for their taxpayer-funded commercial that targeted individual publicly traded companies in an attempt to dissuade investors from investing. The SEC-owned documents provide their definition of meme stock, under which GME is classified. WSJ and SEC is trash. Fuck all this bullshit. The SEC? Oh no worries then. Summary. Cohen buys big leap position in Bobby Cohen to board. You guys really suck at this. I have a plan to turn the company around. Board: nah son. We like to suck. Stock to zero, go away. Stock runs. Cohen dumps position and makes bank. Okay. Fuck you guys. Enjoy bankruptcy. Oh my god, he tweeted an emoji. I am literally taking out a $50,000 loan I cannot pay back to gamble with. LMAO. Bunch of degenerates buy a junk stock because of hype. It actually hypes. It hypes up to ridiculous levels. But of course, as usual, nobody sells and is angry cause they're holding bags. WTF ever happened to the dude that allegedly threw millions down before it blasted and then held, bought more and kept holding? You remember. You must be extremely well regarded. Typical Gentiles getting played thinking face. It's always suspect when the SEC does an actual investigation. If Cohen is in trouble now, wait and see what happens to Ah. This is a big nothing burger. Formality because people lost $. Move along and keep buying the chosen one. Grin. This is compelling. Think I'll do some discount investing tomorrow. Bloodbath and beyond. So the SEC is going to gain $60 million because Cohen misled me? Is that supposed to make me feel better about losing my money? Lol. Fuck this and that. Why did Gustavo jump? That's the real fucking question I have for the SEC. He literally filed to sell days before doing so. And he tweeted a rocket or some shit when the stock was pumping. How on earth is that illegal? Meanwhile, MSM shills are urging people to buy and sell on national TV. But that's fine? I remember when an SEC summons would scare it just like another day at the office. Whatever happened to the Atlas 8? They just go quiet, sign the NDA and on their way. SEC ain't doing shit. Just like the Microsoft Activision Blizz deal. How is this any different that stock bro guy who pumped AMC sold at the top then dipped? Anyways. I did make money on his pumps though, about $4K in honest gains, but now I lost M for my greed. The man got you guys good. And with a single emoji too. Astrologer Jim Crayola or whatever his name is, has been misleading the market in his for years. How is it a pump dump when he filled a notice of intent to sell days before he actually sold? I sold the moment I read that notice, probably to a tinfoil bag holder. What are the bets that the kid that made $110 million on BBB right before they cratered is going to get indicted eventually for some securities fraud? I remember that. That's when any cult mentality I had left died. The subs were finding ways to justify getting fucked. It's the opposite of the scientific method XD. Luckily, I made some cash during these times, but it was all luck. Jimmy losers still holding the bag 3 years later, face holding back tears, cold sweat, smile, tears of joy. Love the Cohen stans showing up with what about ISMS in this thread. Can't make this shit up, new moon face. RC is a financial terrorist confirmed? This is laughable. Like insanely laughable. They should spend time going after real offenses and not going after somebody that dumped Bed Bath & Beyond stock when he realized it was a sinking ship, and while it was fortunately high in price for him. You fuckers won't do nothing to him. I feel this personally the only time I was about to make some serious money. This cocky let bailed out of his trade to make a few pennies for him. Pussy toilet paper hands. Another reason not to follow social media posts. They are the tool in the pump dump scheme. Proven pumper and dumper. I just didn't feel like being greedy. As a long-term investor, anything more than a 10 gain from today's price and I'll be selling since it's overvalued. Why the down votes? Isn't this almost exactly what his comment was? Guilty as charged. MFer totally misled retail investors and dumped on them. Fuck him. I hope he goes to jail. What a piece of shit. RC has fucked me so many times I've lost track. Some investors are fucking stupid, LMAO. Good. Fuck RC for screwing the BBBY run. But will this cause Game Locale to dump like the turd it is? Cohen's BBBY antics were below board for sure. He owes a lot of us money. I have read just for a second Elon on the headline. My mistake. Cohen huh? Face with raised eyebrow thinking face. Hell, they could have asked the Fed to buy their stock and bonds. They were buying everything else.